Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's Pope Service here. The week of, well, I guess we're in August now, aren't we? August 1. Just wanted to start off with a couple things. First of all, there's 4 books this week that I did not get yet. I say yet because they're probably the most important books to me. If I can recall them all, it is Stray Bullets, which I'm not very worried about getting, Survival Fetish. They're all independent books. Ruin of Thieves #4, and there was something after Survival Fetish that came out this week too. Could quite possibly have been a Cerebus book too. Yeah. So it might have been 5 books. So what I was very surprised with, I usually complain about Marvel and buying Marvel books, and my DC are pretty minimal as well. Well, this week it just seems very heavy on Marvel and DC. Anyway, that being said, whatever. We're gonna go and show what we've got so far. So this book here, I was really interested in getting this book, and I saw several books of this go on eBay. Stuff selling for $60 plus ship, $75, and Hildebrandt is the brothers are pretty cool. I don't know if it's both brothers, but the Hildebrandt thing is, they put out some really cool covers. I don't see them always holding their value. However, the Prime book here that has the particular outcome in the pages, this book might hold a little value. I can't remember who it was. I don't know if it was Undisputed Frost or somebody mentioned that this cover looked a little weird, like he was skipping through the galaxy collecting skulls or something. I don't know. But yeah, I kind of agree. I managed to find this book yesterday. So how much is that? A week and a day from its release? And it was $20. Found it at a store. So I said, all right, I'll pick it up. Going on here with some other back pickups. Finally found a good copy of the Moon Knight 197. It's a pretty interesting story. This book I was very, very surprised to find. This is my second copy of this, the 1 in 50 Thanos #1. I found this at a store as well, and I was looking through Thor, trying to find some Thors, and I came across this. It had a half-off sticker on it of, I think it was $25, and this was $12, plus I got 20% off, so I got this for like $9.99. Unbelievable. Jeff DeCall cover. Psh, amazing. Thanos #1, 1 in 50 variant. I went back and I picked up the C cover of Bone Parish, which I thought was kind of cool. And I also picked up a second copy of the black cover, #1. I got a Doom Patrol #2, just trying to pick up a few straggly issues of the Doom Patrol run. Did kind of like that. Who deserves a shout out on this? Oh, Daz. My man Daz in England. Daz the Key Chaser. If you're not checking out Daz, you're blowing it. He's a cool dude on throwing up some great videos on YouTube. I was looking for this book on eBay for a while, and I don't know, they were kind of not that prevalent, but the same store I went to recently had this one for cover price minus 20%. And I was just missing that issue 1, so right on. Back issue pickup for Gasolina number 7. Just was missing it. Really, really happy to have found this. The Paul Pope Moonshine number 12. I got this book and then I realized that it was on the bottom of the stack. I don't know how you guys are, but when I'm collecting up books, that bottom book oftentimes gets stuck to the palm of your hand. You know what I'm talking about? And this particular book, when I peeled it away, just, the back cover, black cover was just, I don't know, man. It was wrecked. So I put it back. It was the last copy on the shelf, so I put it back. Somebody else will get the handprint copy, but I did manage to find one at a later time. Another big shout out here to my boy Pope G. He texted me and asked me if I'd seen or knew about the Rasputin book, and I said, no, man, I'll check it out. I thought he might have been meaning the Rasputin Dark Horse book, the Mignolaverse. But no, sure enough, I found this. I don't know how many issues this was. Definitely double digits. But really love that I found the Ryan Stegman variant to number 1. Especially with that cool skull in the glass of whatever. But yeah, man, really looking forward to this. And I will eventually then track down the rest of these. So thanks, G. Appreciate it, bro. Shout out to Mercenaut. I think it was Mercenaut who was showing that he had picked up a couple of these in that same store. They happened to have a copy of this one and the issue 18. So I just saw that in a recent video and thought, yeah, I should have a couple extras of that. Batwoman 16. This was just a missing Gap issue that I just did not have. Kind of staying up on that Batwoman. I was convinced to go and pick up the JLA, especially this Capullo cover. Big Swamp Thing fan, so I can't hurt too bad. And in addition, I did find or get my my Wonder on. Wonder Woman 51. That's the Art Germ. Great cover, man. And then when you have a great cover like the Art Germ 51, but still, man, this Friesen is pretty strong. So I got both of those. What else? I want to show this one. Wasn't really aware of this book at all, but I found this crossed Badlands ash can, and it's an ash can from, what does that say right there? Got my glasses on, I can't even read it. Oh, Patient Zero, that's what it was called. The Patient Zero ash can for Crossed. Garth Ennis written. So I was real happy to find that, pick that up. New books of the week. We're going to go through this pretty quick here. Animosity, really good story. Found my copy of Brothers Dracul number 4. Thank you, Chinist, for that. I've been really interested in that book lately. Appreciate that. David Aja for Seeds. Oh man, this looked pretty interesting. I don't know if it's the return of Ann Nassetti as well, but she's back writing on that. Paper Girls, Brian K. Vaughan. I mean, what are you going to do? Cliff Chang on the artwork. It's pretty fun. This book here is $2.89, I think. Yeah, $2.89 on Spawn, the C cover. All the A covers, and I wanted a copy of the colored A cover, were all ding damaged at the store, so I passed on that one for the moment. Not only the 39 here, which is a beautiful cover on Thief of Thieves, but the 38 was also a black cover. So, real happy to track that down. Speaking of, we have the Walking Dead. Man, can these covers look any more plain? Speaking of, the store I went to today was missing 2 boxes from Diamond, And the B cover, Sienkiewicz book, was in that, so I still just got the A cover on that today. DC with the Death Stroke Matina cover. The A cover on that is actually really good as well, so something to be interested in. Great copy here of Miracle Man. This book, along with those Spawns, was quite damaged. A lot of these were really, really badly dinged up. And so I picked up one that I thought was really cool. Turns out when I get it home that there is, right there, very, very minor and faint, but it still shows the remnants of some sort of impact, denting. Who was this? Chinist, I think, was the one I think finally prompted me to really consider picking this book up for the tone of the story when he went through the breakdowns. I know he went pretty deep on this with like 5 or 6 copies. And while I'm not that into the character Crush, I am interested in the new independence of Robin and putting together the team. So, I'll give it a shot. Donny Cates writing Cosmic Ghost Riders is the variant cover. Cool incorporation of the Punisher skull on there. Donny Cates, by the way, comic book professor, had a great interview with Donny Cates on his channel. If you haven't seen that, you got to check that out. It was really good. Speaking of Donny Cates, loved this cover, man, of Death the Inhumans. And also had in my hand the Carlo Cicchetto Young Guns cover for this. And I should have probably picked that up too, but this cover was just, I felt, wow, way superior, so I went with that. Alex Ross, you're not going to quibble with Alex Ross, Mortal Hulk number 4. And man, I picked this book up, Infinity War, and put it back down. And I walked around and I scoffed and I said, man, heck with that. $5.99 cover price. Forget you, Marvel. And at the very end, I circled back around right before I checked out. And I picked it up. This cover only, though. But, ooh, Marvel, you're making me crazy. $6 for a comic. Are you out your mind? And of course, last but not least, probably one of my favorite overall reads or discoveries has been Highest House. It's one of the few books also that I get from IDW. IDW is strange, but IDW is here, based out of San Diego, and I'm constantly and always surprised that I have to struggle to find some IDW books to pick up, but I have no problem picking up Highest House here. So, there we go. That's where we're at today, and like I said, quite a few indie books that gone by the wayside, but hey, tomorrow's another day, huh? All right, y'all, you take care, and to who was doing a thing today? Lords of the Long Box had a cool pod stream, and they're trying to get everyone to bomb Twitch so that Twitch will do more than just stream video games, and I'm totally with that. So big ups to Lords of the Long Box podcast / Twitch bombardment. Their Twitch handle is LOTLB, so check that out. All right. Anyway, this is Pope Cerebus, man. Hope everyone's doing good. But I'm out.